Alright, so I've decided that I'm going to make some garlic pepper fries, french fries, and they're homemade from scratch, which I love about it. And to start off, the ingredients, well, need your potatoes. Mine are already cut up, but I used this, which is probably the best $10 that I've ever spent on an as seen on TV thing. However, I bought mine from Myers. Walgreens may have them too. I know that those two stores have their own as seen on TV aisles. So I'd recommend that just because for ease of return or getting without having to pay for shipping and all that good stuff. But anyways, enough is enough. I stuck my potato in here. You put your potato in there. You can push down like that and then you get fries. So with that being said, I'm actually using an oil, olive oil. Any type of or brand will do. It does not have to be hers. That's just the last of what I have. And then I of course have my garlic seasoning. I'm using garlic powder actually. I do know they have garlic salt. You can do that, but if you're on a diet where you shouldn't have a lot of salt, powder is another good alternative because you can still get that great garlic flavor without actually putting yourself in danger of hypertension and other issues that a diet high in salt can cause for some people. I'm also using black pepper, and then I'm also kind of cheating and I'm using french fry seasoning. I mean, you can pretty much not have that because this does have salt in there, so I'm using mine because I do want a little salt on it. But if you don't want that, you know, you can add in some other complementary flavors that will go good with garlic. I considered doing lemon pepper fry, but I'm actually going to do that for my chicken because I'm baking all this, which that's the other thing I need to tell you. I have a cookie sheet here, and I just put foil down over it. I'm not oiling it ahead of time because since I am adding olive oil to my fries, which I've already kind of put on there, I won't need to spray my pan down. So from here on out, I'm just going to add some pepper. And no, I'm not measuring. That's just how we cook in my family, and the food tastes great afterwards. And then I'm just going to add my garlic powder. Okay, and if you notice, I am trying to do a round circular motion just to coat the top portion of the fries. I mean, I guess if you do want to measure, I would say, oh boy, this is a rough one because I do have quite a few fries down there. I can't really, I'm not sure if you can see how many I have, but I have quite a few fries in there because I'm making this for more than one person to eat, obviously. But, let's see. I don't know. I guess 2 tablespoons of, if you're just using garlic powder, you could use that amount. I cut up about 3 potatoes. They're medium-sized potatoes, so that kind of gives you an idea of why I have that much in there. And I'd probably say about a tablespoon and a half of the pepper. And then for my french fry seasoning, get the cap off here. Sorry, the camera's so shaky. I'm got it tucked between my arm and my rib, and I was unscrewing the top. So for this one, since it does have salt in there, I'm not going to go super heavy. And then I don't want it to overpower my garlic anyways. Matter of fact, it's real strong, so I can smell it now. It's all up in my nose. But anyways, go ahead and do that. A little bit on there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm actually using a fork. You can use a wooden spoon. You can use your hand if you like. However, I don't want to get it under my fingernails because that's just annoying. But I'm using it. I'm just mixing it real good. Get all them fries coated in that oil and the seasoning. And then I'm going to stop, take a pause. Technically, I should have told you this before, but I set the oven to about 400. You can do 375 if you'd like. Since these potatoes are kind of sort of thick and I am baking them, I'm thinking maybe a good 20-25 minutes, possibly 30, will get them good and crispy. And another alternative to kind of speed that up, if you have company coming over, you can throw these in the broiler portion of your oven, which is the bottom, and it's exposed to flames, so it gets them crispier faster. However, I can't say the same for the inside, so you may end up with a crispy outside if you do it for like 10 minutes. But my suggestion would be to cook it in the oven on 400 for a good 15 minutes, and then take them and put them in the broiler, so it's exposed to the flames, and have them in there for maybe 5 minutes or so. Then you get a crispy outside, and the inside will be kind of cooked too, so it won't be like hard crispy outside and raw inside, because that just sounds nasty. But anyways, I've coated these just fine, and then I'm going to take them and just kind of throw them into my pan. Okay, so now that I've done that, take and kind of spread them out a bit too, because you don't want them stacked on top of each other. May need more foil, not sure. Kind of wish I had a tripod stand for my camera sometimes, but I'm using my phone as I always do. I guess I just figured phones are so good nowadays, you don't need to buy a camcorder, although in this instance, camcorders would probably come in handy. And I'm just trying to get these so they're not stacked on top of each other as much as possible, but like I said, I have quite a few fries, so I don't really have all the leisure room. So anyways, I'm done with that. I'm going to go put these in the oven, and I'm actually going to work on my chicken strips. A good tip for people who like to have, and I'm probably putting this, I should technically have put that on the medium shelving unit, but I'm too lazy to change it right now, so I won't. But for the chicken, using strips or tenderloins are a good alternative instead of doing a breast, because they cook a lot faster. And I mean, they're good for grilling too. I grilled these the other day. They were awesome, by the way, but they don't take long to cook. But anyways, until next time, enjoy. I hope that was a nice little recipe for you guys. Sorry about the shaky camera. Like I said, I'm using my phone. So anyways, happy weekend.